The CEO for AMC has sold a portion of his shares. Is that something that we should be really concerned about? Well, I'm going to let you guys voice your own opinion in the comments down below, and I'll go ahead and give you a little bit more further details in just a second. But before I do, special shout out thank you to our Patreon supporters. I really do appreciate it, everybody. And a double shout out thank you to Rem AG for being a higher tiered supporter. There's a link in the description if you would like to join that. Please keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research, and I highly encourage you guys to do your own research as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this. We can see that AMC is up 3.06% on the day, just barely down in the aftermarket. And, something very interesting here is that it closed out basically right on that line of resistance once again. It did actually push up a little bit higher, but where did it close? Right on that line. I mean, it just feels like constant battling every day back and forth, especially at the end of the week where it looks like everything's going good and then they try and pull the rug out from underneath you. You got all the call option contracts, and yeah, it's a time delayed thing. People get more frustrated the longer that it takes, and we're seeing that happening in the community. And guess what? They're playing with the emotions, guys. So, I don't know, go outside, play some baseball, go on a walk, go on a hike, go on a date. There's other things you can do in your life to where you don't have to worry about this stuff so much. Sure, it's a life-changing opportunity, but come on, guys. Take a look at the RSI. It's about in the median zone. The volume very low, still around that 30.29 million range. Okay? Now, Adam Aaron, he said 62.5% of my annual pay is AMC stock, not cash. I hadn't sold even one AMC share in 6 years. I publicly said months ago and again Monday. Now at age 67, it's prudent to diversify assets for estate planning. I still have well over 2 million owned/granted AMC shares. I believe in AMC. I don't see any problem with this myself. I mean, the problem I see is that he sold some, but he gave us heads up notice on it. He hasn't done it in 6 years. We've only been holding for, about 10 months or so right now. And by comparison, take a look at Elon Musk. Elon Musk sold $5 billion worth of Tesla stock, and their stock is up 7%. Adam Aaron, he sold about $25 million worth. I just don't really think it's that big of a deal. And going ahead and moving on to other tidbits of news going on with AMC, 2.5 million shares available to borrow, 36,495 ETF shares available to borrow. The fee for borrowed shares is still at 0.6%. That has not changed. And as far as for the calls out of the money, we have 174,630. So we're risking about 150,000 or so likely, depending on how the market really goes tomorrow, to be expiring out of the money. Hopefully this stuff moves over to in the money, but we've been seeing on the weekly basis in excess over 100,000 shares. 100,000 call options. Of course, the trading data down below is still not reporting the FINRA dark pool data. But in regards to that over here, we do have some metrics we can share. Negative 89.1 million shares, and that's negative $3.5 billion. That number continuing to get more and more negative. And taking a look at the trading volume based on Fidelity's reports, just slightly more purchasing than selling, 3,589 compared to 3,320. And we can see that the price is up just a tad bit right there. So, what do you guys think? I think personally that I would not be surprised if this continues to fall in between this space, pushing all the way over to November 26th until it decides that it wants to do something. I wouldn't even be surprised if it dips down a little bit below and comes back in. But the odds of it dropping significantly, I just don't see it happening. If we do have a drop that's pretty significant, I think right around the $29 range, what we saw back on August 5th. Maybe, but I doubt it. I just really doubt it personally. I think below that, we have levels of support being established right around $35.79, $33.30 on the Fibonacci sequence. I'm hoping it's going to break through. And if it does, we saw that there was a run-up just a couple days ago. Started to make that push, went up to about $46. And if it keeps going, looking at this big trend, I think it's got a great opportunity to run up to about $85, 84.66, right? So yeah, let's go ahead and see how this continues to play out. Let me know and let everybody else know what you guys think about all this in the comments down below. I do have referral links if you want to get free cryptocurrency or free stock. It is free money for you guys. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up like button. It definitely helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon so you know whenever we go live, and I will see you in the next episode.